This is unreal. Guess what the F is happening? JP Morgan, cue the fire, just got totally exposed. And every day I come onto this channel and I tell you, this entire system is rigged from the top, all the way to the very bottom. But Bravo, no, the Fed isn't rigging anything like all those banks. Oh yeah? And I say, cue the fire for number 2 and pop the confetti. You're right. The Fed cleared the Fed. They've done nothing wrong. And here's a question for you. If you had one of the highest, most powerful offices in the world, the Fed, right? Fed Reserve, former Vice Chair, Richard Clarida, would you really go, you know what, during this investigation, I'm just going to go ahead and quit? Also known as take the money and run, kind of like JP Morgan, from profits to pay. Good job, you guys. JP Morgan's gold secrets. What, you guys were rigging the gold market? How much were you being paid to rig the gold market? Oh, hey, I know, so does Bloomberg. How about $100 million each? What, a year? What would you do for $100 million a year? Think about it. I mean, at $100 million a year, you probably only have to do that thing once, right, gentlemen? You're like, 100 million? Okay, I'll do it. But they did it every year since 2008. I mean, how many millions is enough? I guess it's not. And I say, thank goodness, at least our politicians and presidents, they're all ethical, right? What if, right, Nancy? What if DC War Games map huge toll of future U.S.-China war over Taiwan? See, Nancy goes over there, and now everyone wants to go over there to make some money. Oh, Bravo, you can't say that. You don't know if Nancy made money or maybe her son made money. Even lawmakers, U.S. lawmakers, visit Taiwan after Pelosi's trip draws China's ire or ire, whichever one. Irie's kind of weird. Ire is anger. Oh, China's still angry. I mean, look at the shenanigans, and you can't make this shit up. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi's son. I'm sure everyone's going to come down on him. He is the second largest investor in Chinese tech companies. Look at this. Check this out. She's like, no, he didn't go. He wasn't there. Was he there? I don't know. Maybe it was he there? Oh, and hey, look, another video being taken down by YouTube. Oh, subscribe too. We don't know how much time is left with J Bravo channel. And you guys are so funny. I'm like, okay, you don't have to subscribe. All I ask is that you look to see if you've been unsubscribed. So many people were like, oh my gosh, this is the second time. One of you guys emailed me like an error message trying to subscribe or send me comments. My apologies. And I have been saying from the beginning of this channel that this whole system's corrupt from the top down. I don't care how high you want to go. You can go even above the top. It's all corrupt. From the president on anyone in politics are like, wait, I can make a lot of money doing what? Sign me up. Even look at this. Oh, hey, you can buy now. Bet that's a hot Christmas ornament. 2022. Make sure you get it now. I mean, going back to, you name the president. Look at this guy. Look at this cat. Actually, look at that smile on that face. You know what that means? There's actually 2 people in this picture. You just don't know where the other one is currently located. For those of you that have laughed, you're old enough to understand that joke. But also, I know this is a business channel and I really try to keep it business related. But politics does play a part in your portfolio, or just copying what they do, because they seem to have the back end. So my apologies if I go from time to time, and I don't care, Republican, Democrat, Independent, they actually do affect the movement of money. And then you know me, I dig into the charts, and which is math and history, fear and greed, put all those together, and I can tell you with a probability where this market is going. Even though some of you get so mad at me and you're like, you can go F yourself, Bravo. And I say, well, I'm married, so I'm very good at that. If you did not laugh at that, that means you're probably not married, or maybe you are of female nature, which I love. If I could have what you have, I probably would never go out of the house. But the stock market is once again detached from reality. Same thing with Bitcoin, but I'm going to show you the charts. So you'll go, oh, so that's why you haven't talked about it. Yeah, pull up the chart. You'll see exactly what I see. And if you don't know how to chart, learn. A 26-year market vet warns that stocks are what? Due for a rude awakening. So are you ready? I'm ready. In the months ahead, as Fed inflated corporate earnings come under threat, and I say, what earnings? You mean those earnings from the past that are carrying over? Oh, okay. You guys still on that bandwagon. But bravo, look what they're saying. Look at the bullet points. Stocks are up 16%. That's amazing. Some from all-time lows, okay? What you need, it bounces. I'll show you. But long-term, they remain what? Poorly positioned. That would be Lance Roberts. Smart guy. He knows what he's talking about. Corporate earnings and the S&P 500 performance are far above long-term trends, he says. And you have to remember, when it comes to markets and economy, separate, which just blew everyone's brains back a couple years ago, right? We're in a recession. Markets going higher. What is going on? I thought poor earnings. I thought all these things. No, you could just, again, you just click right here and we will look at, now to you, over here, you see, now this is Bitcoin. You're like, I don't know, it looks like a white line. And maybe that was the bottom, maybe that was. And then you could look at that and go, oh, we must have found a bottom. We're going higher, all in. And I say, I could be wrong. And I have had this thing drawn for a very long time. I haven't had a little part up here. Is it still up? Hold on, let's see if I have oh, that's that 85% wrecked zone. Okay, we're just gonna do this. This is called a wedge, okay? See this wedge? What do rising wedges do? They break to the what side? The downside. And also, if I pull back on this one, and I got this one, I nailed it. I've nailed pretty good. See the flag? Okay, right here. We had a flag up here too. We had this. I said, will it confirm? That was a flag, but it never broke. I said it has to break, and then it's confirmation. Now, for those of you, they're like, okay, I'm going short Bitcoin. Well, it's going to be tough to short Bitcoin. You got to know what stock. You got to come over here. It's in my crypto stock, BITI, but that's for the course. Or you could do Grayscale Trust at 15. But is it Grayscale? Has it at 1522? Now, real quick, okay. I know I haven't talked about Bitcoin in a while. This could be an ascending triangle. Okay, so this is a risk play. And if you want the software that turns on all those pretty lines and tells you what it is, link in the description. If you can't find the description, then you probably shouldn't be trading. That's the Lux Algo down there. It costs, it's actually probably a lot more than my my course. Well, that is until I raise the price again, because I think it is way too cheap, and you've been telling me that also. Also, I get a lot of comments. Which course should I start with? If I want to learn how to do that, that's swing trading. See how it swings and goes, whoa! Actually, when you guys emailed me this one, bingo. Okay, bingo. I got it. Look how much this respects. Here's your 200-day moving average. See that white line that's right there? See that up there? What happens when it crossed underneath it? Well, it basically went from $6 all the way down to $1. What happens right before we go above it? Do you see? And you can actually just put in an order. Like the minute it hits the 200-day move, 76%. You're like, oh, I was just sitting there. And just in case you want to know how to do that, you right-click on your screen, you click Trade, Create New Order. Go over there, TradeStation will give you $150. That's real money. That's not fake fugazi. Well, actually, all money is. Sorry about that. That's the system we're in. But start with paper trading right there, right? Click Connect. I have to tell you, one of my lifelong goals, teaching you guys how to trade, was teaching junior high kids how to trade, then teaching high school kids, teaching college kids how to start business. And I'm like, I'm just going to carry this over to YouTube. I'm sure a lot of more people, that was why I'm not an English teacher, a lot of more people I can help by teaching you guys. So it's not just, oh, okay, I guess everyone's excited about the stock market. Let's give them all of my money. And then I say, well, are you sure? Long-term returns are unsustainable. Like you're not going to sustain that. And also let me help you with a mantra, if I'm using that word right. Everyone's like, time in the market, Bravo, is better than timing the market. I say no. Here you go, Lance again. Lance, I realize that it's a bold statement that flies in the face of mainstream analysis. Then how often have you been presented with this chart? I know I taught school. I taught the kids, and it just didn't work out. Well, until I started teaching them how to swing trade. And then that worked out. It is true statement that over a very long term, stocks have returned roughly 6% from capital appreciation and 4% from dividends. However, you guys don't want to forget about this inflation thing, has averaged, which I know inflation's only what, 0% right now? Is that the president saying? We're currently at 0%. The number is 0. And then I always say, whatever the number is, if it's 8%, put a 1 in front of it. Probably 18%. But 2.3% Lance has given it over the same period. Real returns are closer to 8% annually on average. And I get it, 8%, not bad. Just buy and hold forever. Well, that is until, and that's even including this, right? That's the Fed going all in. And I say, well, what happens? Well, when the Fed goes all out, and also how much was just poured into the market, given to people? This is, you're paying that back in your taxes, by the way. All those stimmies. Oh yeah. Oh, why is my tax bill so high? Oh, why did they just double the IRS agents to enforce it? Why do they all carry guns now? You see, what they giveth, they also taketh away. And I can show you chart after chart right now, okay? In this environment, you got some risk. So before you decide to go all in, I would probably, I would recommend swing trading. You need to know why you got in and why you're gonna get out and when you're gonna get out. And also when it comes to the stock market, to bond market, gold market, right? Highly rigged, which, you know, doesn't matter. They'll still do it. You guys are competing against someone else, okay, that wants to take your money. Like I said from the beginning of the video, it's from the top all the way down to the very bottom. These people have it rigged. The only way that I could even go into this market is if I use the type of software that I use to at least give me a 1% competitive advantage over the person that's in front of me that wants to take the money. And if it was easy, everyone would be doing, and it's not. So please do not go into a trade going, oh, the chart, I get emails. Wait, why is it going in that direction? It's not, Jeremy, it's not 100%. Nothing in life is a guarantee. Well, except for death and taxes. And taxes, well, they're securing their position on that one. And they want to come after your money. And if you don't give it up, you probably will. Yes, the market's rigged. There's a lot of money to be made out there. Just paper trading. That's all we do on this channel. Not financial advice. But you got to do something. Otherwise, that 18% inflation is going to take everything away from you. So do something, and I'll see you tomorrow.